Hey, all this Rick Keyes Music Caravan, and I am back, and I'm still sporting that go stash. It's kind of a combination of a mustache and a goatee, so I'm calling it a go stash. I have my very first original shirt that I purchased. It's a Rick Keyes thing. You wouldn't understand. Hopefully, you understand by now. And I have a matching hat, if you see that too. So if you would like to purchase this ensemble, contact me, and they can be purchased just for you. They're not free, but anyway. So that is my new look. I've been told I could look like D'Artagnan from the Three Musketeers. So anyway, this is Rick Keyes, and I'm back. Been having a lot of problems with my my plumbing, and my gosh dang computer's not working really super well. So kind of frustrating, but I'm here. So there's a lot going on here in downtown Oside, California. But we're going to start off with part one of Rick Keyes Music Caravan. By the way, I want to thank all you lovely people in India that are digging Rick Keyes. They're really, my numbers are growing. Keep spreading the good news from Lucknow to Mumbai. Deb Ryder has a brand new release, Live and Having Fun. Deb Ryder's one of my writers, one of my favorite singers. Her release a couple years ago made it to my Rick Keyes Music Caravan Top Blues albums, and it was on the RMR chart for almost a whole year. So that's her newest right there, Deb Ryder. Rick Estrin and the Nightcats has a brand new release also, and it's called The Hits Keep Coming. A lot of hits on there. You can see Rick Estrin in the white jacket. And there's Kid Anderson with the beard and the glasses. Since there was a song in there, I forgot what it was, but it was something related to, holy moly, it was something related to, oh, the circus is still in town, the monkey is gone. So that was a song from Rick Estrin's new release. So monkeying around as I did, I found some other songs with monkey in it. Tommy Castro from his release Hard Believer had a song about a monkey in there. So no more monkeying around with that. Sue Foley has a brand new release, and it's all acoustic. It's called One Guitar Woman. So apparently she's on this CD all by herself with her guitar. Interesting. There's another gentleman, another blues star that normally plays a really mean guitar, rock guitar, whatever. You can play just about anything. He's just released an acoustic also, and that's Tinsley Ellis. But this is Sue Foley's acoustic. Crying Out Loud, that's the name of the group. It's called Play Loud and Smoke Often. Don't know what they're smoking, but I think in this one, they're smoking a cigar. Could be smoking other things too. Speaking of smoking hot. We got Canned Heat has a brand new release. It's called Final Vinyl. Hasn't made it to the RMR chart yet. Don't know why, because it's super hot. And I've actually done like a little a little documentary on my YouTube site. So if you follow it very closely, they have a song in here called Blind Owl, and there's a little history of Blind Owl. He was one of the original that had that great voice. He was a harmonica player and guitar player. So there's a dedication to Blind Owl in there, Blind Owl Wilson. This one actually came out about a month ago, and it still hasn't made the RMR charts from Alligator Record Label, but it was actually a late release. I don't think they released it until 2 weeks ago. I just had it early because I'm special. So anyway, it's from JJ Gray and Mofro, and it's called The Lusty. Right? Hold on. So there's a lot of great songs on this one, and I've shown you my Rooster before, I believe. So this one has like 3 songs. And what this message says is there's 3 songs on there that are going to make it to the Rick Keyes Music Caravan Top Blues songs for 2023, and it's probably going to make it to Top Blues album also. Speaking of Top Blues, we got a top blues man that I've seen 2 or 3 times now. His name's Dennis Grunling, and I saw him recently at Coomber's Craft Wine in Osai, California. He was great. He was playing with Carl Sonny Leland, and they put on a good show. I've actually got some videos of that. So, by the way, Osai, California is becoming a hot place for blues. So, Dennis Grunling, I actually bought this. It's called Ready or Not from Dennis Grunling, Mr. Style. Speaking of style, we've got Rick Berthod, and Rick Berthod is going to be playing at Coomber's Craft Wine in Osai, California on May 18th. He's got a great release here. It's a tribute to Peter Green, Rick Berthod, and that is actually Peter Green on the cover, not Rick Berthod. Okay, so we're going to go into the RMR chart. And if for some of you new people, RMR doesn't mean anything negative. That means the Roots Music Report Chart. So blues DJs and on-air personalities like myself, not internationally known on-air personalities like myself, they collect the music that's being played and they kind of rank it in this chart. It's called the Roots Music Report Chart. So we are going to go through some of those that I actually have. But before we do that, all right, so what's happening here in Osai, California? Okay, get a little close up there. All right, you guys remember the Chinese, remember the Chinese spy balloon that has been following me? It actually followed me to Dublin, Ireland. We were having some issues and whatever. Oh, so Keyes, you see him out there. Keyes, he's surfing again. He's still got his wetsuit because the water's pretty darn cold. So Keyes was actually doing real well with this. Can we do that? How do we do this? Okay. Ouch! Excuse me. That hurt. Let's see here. I need a cameraman, actually. Okay, so there's Keyes. See that? Keyes surfing. Now we got to go over here. How do I do that? Here we go. Chinese spy balloon. And this is way over here. Okay, so there it is. So as you remember, here's Keyes was selling fruits and vegetables on the beach. He's been doing quite well. He was able to purchase a new teardrop, and it's kind of a patriotic teardrop, so you can see what it says there. So that belongs to him. He still has his business, so he made a deal with the Chinese, and let's see if we can get this again. Okay, all right, so here's that. Get rid of that. All right, so Keyes, since he has a brand new teardrop, a bigger one, he made a deal with the Chinese spy balloon, thinking that he told them, the Chinese, that it was Rick Keyes, being me. And I've been kind of critical of China lately. So Keyes told him that Rick Keyes had all his classified documents stored in that teardrop. So he was able to sell that teardrop, the old one. I haven't coordinated that yet. Okay, but Keyes, who you can see on the other side, he actually sold that teardrop filled with Rick Keyes' classified documents, they think, to the Chinese. So the Chinese are taking that back to Beijing, to Z, and they're going to see what all is in there. They're going to find out it's probably just a lot of playboys that are play pronouns that Keyes has there, because remember, Keyes is a non-binary. I've been saying binary, but he's a non-binary, meaning he's not sure if he is a citizen of the United States. He's not sure if he's an illegal immigrant, and he's not sure if he's an alien from outer space. In fact, we do still have aliens from outer space still hovering, if you can see them all. And there's, you see the aliens. So they were kind of following the Chinese spy balloon. Now they're following Keyes. And what else? That's about it. So the Chinese, they're taking that away, and hopefully they stop following me. But now we are going to the RMR chart, Roots Music Report chart. We're going to start off with one of my favorite Croatian bands. There's not a whole lot, trust me, but they are from Croatia, and they're called Sunnysiders, and they have some really good music on there. And here is their release. It's called 27 Stitches, Croatia. And that is at number 49. Moved back into the top 50. John Clifton, he has a release called Too Much to Pay. That would be the theme song for all of us Americans in the United States. Too much to pay having our current president. What is his name? Brandon. Okay. John Clifton. John Clifton is at 35. At number 30, we got Bob Corritore and Friends. It's called the Phoenix Blues Rumble. And basically, it's a bunch of artists from Phoenix, Arizona area that played with Bob. Bob's got a lot of CDs. Here's a brand new one that's doing pretty well. They're called the Brown Brothers, Nowhere Left to Go. And it's a cool cover. And that is number 26 on the Roots Music Report chart. This one's kind of interesting. This one, actually, the Nick Moss band, who I saw at Coomber's Craft Wines in Osai, California, with Dennis Grunling and Ben Levin. This was from last year, 2023, and this CD made it to the Rick Keyes Music Caravan Top Blues Release Albums of 2023. It's having a comeback in 2024. It moved up from number 71 to 22. Bernard Allison's got a double release here. A lot of good music on this. A lot of great music on this one. It's called Luther's Blues. It is at number 21, and Bernard is actually playing all the songs that his father wrote, Luther Allison, in case you didn't know. Here he is again, but now we're giving John Primer the star status. It's John Primer and Bob Corritore, Crawling Kingsnake. So these guys have joined up a few times, and I actually have a good CD of them. So I'll see if I can put that into the list also. Coko Montoya, Alligator record label artist, Writing on the Wall. Two songs of his actually made it to my Rick Keyes Music Caravan top blues songs for 2023. And the man of the hour, Tinsley Ellis, has a brand new release. And normally Tinsley, it's called Naked Truth. Normally Tinsley is known for high power guitar play. He can play just about any guitar. I think he's playing a resonator there. But on this CD, which is unique to him, he's doing all acoustic. And very similar to, not similar, but Sue Foley is doing a all acoustic too. So Tinsley Ellis is going to be playing at the Coach House, I believe, April 13th. I'm going to be interviewing or chatting with Tinsley tomorrow, actually. So anyway, stay tuned for that. Tinsley Ellis, a lot of good music on there. Last but not least, another Alligator record label artist, Chris O'Leary's brand new to the Alligator Swamp, brand new artist. He's got a great release called The Hard Line, and this is at number 1 on that RMR chart. And kudos to Chris. He's a Marine, a veteran, so he is at number 1. Hopefully you will be at number 1 when you listen to Rick Keyes Music Caravan. You know how to listen now. You go to YouTube. And you subscribe, and then once you subscribe, there's a bell. You press that bell or do whatever. That helps bring my show with all my family members into your life in Osai, California. We don't do much in New York. A little too liberal for Rick Keyes, but we accept anyone. But New York, not really high on the list. But India, I'm doing really good. City to city, catching on to Rick Keyes, and they love me. And what else is happening? There's a thumb icon. Press that to help spread the good news of Rick Keyes Music Caravan to your friends, to your family, to your neighbors, to your enemies, to your loved ones, to your unloved ones, and it spreads it to everyone. And then what else? Like, dislike, of course, disliking does not help me at all. So don't even think about it. And also, you can get the Rick Keyes Music Caravan. That's how you spell it, Keyes. If you don't know how to spell Rick, you probably shouldn't be looking for it, period. And then Rick Keyes Music Caravan on Facebook, and you get it that way. So stay tuned. Lots of great music coming up. Rick Keyes Music Caravan production headquarters. So we'll see you soon, and enjoy the show.